Yo, what up, my name is Derek, and today I'm going to show you guys how to overclock your controller to increase the hertz and decrease your input lag on your controller. You'll notice a huge difference. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to download DS for Windows. A link will be in the description. This is the latest version. If you look up DS for Windows and you download the first link, I think that one's like 4 years old. So you want to get this version. This is the newer version. So just go press on zip, press save, show in folder, and then extract this. I'm going to extract this to my desktop. So I'm just going to go like boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, once that's done, you also want to download this input polling rate checker. So we're going to just download it from here and press on download the zip folder. Same exact way we did with the other one. So on folder, extract, and we're just going to our desktop, make it easier for ourselves, and then do the exact same thing for this program as well. So for this one, just want to scroll down on this link right here and press on code, download, press save, do the exact same thing that we just did, extract, and paste to our desktop. Okay, so once those are all pasted to desktop, you can close your browser. I'm just going to drag these in the middle so we can see what they're looking at. So the first thing is DS for Windows. We're going to go in here and we are going to install this. Now, I recommend going here and just cutting this and then pasting this in your documents folder so that it doesn't get removed ever. And you can just go here, go to Windows. If it asks you to download .NET, do that, press yes. It's going to send you a link. Download the desktop app, 64-bit. Make sure it's the latest version. Give it a quick second to download. I'm just going to do this, save, next, install. Let this install. Give it a quick sec. Now, you're also going to make sure you plug in your controller at some point. So, now, .NET is installed, so we can go here and reopen RDS for Windows. Now, you can choose which path you want your settings. I'm just going to do app data. Now, it'll ask you to install a driver. Now, I'm going to first plug in my controller to make sure this is working 100%. So, plug in your controller. You can also disable in the device manager. I'm not going to show you to do that. So install is complete. Click on, if you want to do that, press on cancel. You don't need to do what I just did. So once that's installed, you can do these other ones like hide driver and some other stuff. We should be fine what we're doing right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press on start. It should connect to your controller. The next thing you're going to do is just make sure you do run and startup. If you want to run it in startup, I'm not going to run it in startup. And if you want as well, minimize the task manager or taskbar for sure, and then start minimize. Do those two things right there. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to our profile and press on edit over here. Now I'm going to create a new preset. You can see once we change some settings, I can save this right here. As you can see, we're going to press on edit to the profile right there. And then inside here, if we go to controller readings, you're going to see input delay right here. You can see it's at 3.5. Now, if we run the other test that we downloaded, if we run this test right here, and we move our left controller, you're going to see the latency is pretty much the exact same thing as what DS4 Windows says it is. So I'm just going to let this go for its 2,000 samples. Right there, you can see the average or the max, everything right there. You can see the polling rate is at 206. We're going to get this thing to 1,000. So what we're going to do is you can change in this actual settings what the polling rate does. You can see I set to 1,000, but you can see it does pretty much absolutely nothing. You can see that number doesn't change at all. But change that to 1,000 just so you can try it out. Okay. Now the next thing is to actually overclock our uh, controller. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this first one, go to extract, and this is extracted. You want to install the Sweet Low certificate. So we're just going to press this, install, press on next, next, finish, and it should be imported. Now, once you have installed the Sweet Low certificate, you're going to go to driver, go to setup, right click, and run as administrator. Go to all. Okay. Now you're going to see your USB composite device right here. Make sure you go to wireless controller. Click on the USB composite device on the left side here. Go filter on device, and then make sure your hertz is at 1,000. And once you've done that, go to install service. Then press on restart. It'll restart your controller, and you can see right here it'll change the beat interval to 1 instead of 5 or 6 or whatever your number was. You can see it's at 1 now. You can also unplug your keyboard, or not your keyboard, your controller, and plug it back in. That'll also update that as well. Press on close now. And now if we go back to our DS for Windows, we can see that the input lag is at 0.5 around. Now, if you do notice things like different dead zones, or maybe it's not working very good, maybe try changing it to like 500. Um, the latency will probably be a little bit higher, but I recommend, if you're having a lot of problems, then recommend changing that number in the driver that we just set. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the overclocking your controller. These programs will be linked in the description. But that's pretty much it. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and peace out.